All right, we'll go ahead and start the Ford County Commission meeting. This is meeting 2024-39. And for a roll call, we have Commissioner Gossett, Commissioner Boyes here. And we'll start off with a prayer, followed by a pledge of allegiance, and we have Pastor Mason Smith of First Church of God with us. So, go ahead, Mason.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Dear God, thank you for letting us have this time to come together and talk about the relevant issues for our county, in our community. Pray that you would grant everyone here wisdom, diligence, and just support and encouragement while we're here. I pray that this meeting is fruitful and has the necessary results that need to be done. I pray that everything goes well today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. The first thing in front of us is a consent agenda with 3 cereal malt beverage licenses.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
And I'll second that. Since this is pretty standard, I'll go ahead and call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, moving on to claims for payment. This is the amount of $994,480.32. And I'd go ahead and make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Second.
And any further discussion on them? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We're at the part of the meeting where it's open public comments. Please limit to 5 minutes per individual, 15 minutes per topic, unless an emergency situation does occur. If you'd like to speak to the commission, this is your time, and feel free to come on up to the microphone and tell us who you are and what you'd like to discuss. No takers. All right. We'll move on. There is no unfinished business, no legal counsel. So we'll start with the county administrator's report.
First item on the agenda is the Kennedy McKee audit report.
Should I say that differently? There's no outstanding legal counsel. That's right. Legal counsel.
There's no legal counsel on the agenda.
On the agenda. He's present. All right.
Basically, what we just went over, I'd ask you to approve it, and then we'll get it filed.
Is there any specific wording we need to put with that?
Not really, just approve the audit report as presented here.
For 2023.
2023.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the 2023 audit report that's on file for Kennedy McKee and the company.
I will second that. And I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
Next item on the agenda is the Ideotech letter of support.
Hello.
Hey, Tim.
How's it going? Did you guys get the handout, or do you need a copy of it?
We got it on email.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically, Ideotech's applied for a rural Ford County deed grant, and that map kind of shows you, there was a target of 14 premises in the primary of it.
Okay.
But in building that out, it has the potential to reach 207 premises in all rural Ford County. And you can kind of see a footprint in the diagram at the bottom of the page. What I'm really looking for is a letter of support from the county. You know, if you guys want to do something for it financially, you can, but I'm looking for that letter of support. And then if there's permit fees or anything, maybe consider waiving that if we were to get awarded this.
Gotcha.
we're taking all the letters of support and gonna send them off to the state, to the Office of Broadband Development, as soon as I can get them all gathered this week. They do like to see those, so.
When you say on here, you know, the project cost, and then it says 14 premise,
Yeah, you see the green dots down
Yep,
below?
yep.
Those are the 14, I don't know how they identified those 14, but those are the ones that they were targeting to reach.
Okay.
And so by doing that, what we would build would reach another 193 premises. So a total of 207 we could reach with it.
and is a premise like a tower, is that what I'm
No,
thinking?
it could be
Okay.
a house, it could be a business, basically anything that would require or we could utilize fiber internet.
Okay,
It's, you're saying an actual end user type of
Yeah.
location?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it could be residential or it could be business.
Sure.
Yeah, so, you know, I've reached out to a lot of the businesses that are in that footprint, obviously, and asked, and I've got a handful of letters of support already, and
Response,
I'm
yeah.
expecting a few more. You
Okay.
know, because these opportunities are pretty good when they come up, so.
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve the letter of support for Idea Tech for the grant, or grant application.
and I'll second that.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and call all those, in favor?
Aye.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
The next three items are planning and zoning director Melissa Gray.
I'm
Hey,
listening.
Melissa.
Let's see what I got. So, I'm presenting resolution number 2024-39 for your consideration. This resolution concerns the approval of a conditional use and development plan for the operation of a portable crushing plant owned by Richard Wellmore, who is in the audience. The property is located at 11194 June Avenue. It's comprising a little over 85 acres and is next to the city limits. Wellmore Solution has acquired K&M Rental. It's located at 1203 McCarter Road. And although they initially secured the permission after purchasing the mobile plant, they encountered issues with the city which caused them to find a new site for their rock crushing operations. And they identified this parcel, which was previously utilized for similar activities by JAG. The operation will focus on recycling concrete, asphalt, and rock. Hours of operation will be 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, with some weekends as needed. They're willing to expand hours for customers who have large volumes of dumping or pick up product for large projects in order to accommodate those needs. It's important to notice that the property lies in a floodway, and the owners have confirmed that they do not intend to develop on that part. The remainder is within a floodplain, but they're fully aware of that and are going to be compliant with relevant floodplain ordinances. Upon reviewing the Ford County Comprehensive Plan, I identified 3 goals and 9 objectives that align with support of this development. There were no objectives or goals that oppose this. And my office sent out 11 certified letters to nearby residents, receiving only 3 inquiries, all of which were neutral or positive regarding this development. The zoning board convened on October 28th, where all 5 members were present. They unanimously voted in favor of recommending this plan to the Board of County Commissioners, contingent upon the adherence to the following conditions. The applicant must comply with all federal, state, and local laws. Lighting must be directed to avoid shining onto any public right-of-way. Approval is granted as per the submitted development plan. Applicants must adhere to all KDHE regulations, and the portable rock crusher must be maintained at least 100 feet from any residence. In conclusion, the Ford County Zoning Board is recommending that the Board of County Commissioners approve resolution number 2024-39, allowing Wellmore Solutions to proceed with the development of the portable rock crushing plant in a compliant and responsible manner. And that is the end of our report.
Okay. Well, I'd make a motion to adopt resolution 2024-39 as presented.
I would second.
And with the motion second, any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations.
Thank you. The next resolution is number 2024-40. I had to update this resolution. I talked to John Haberwachs this morning, and he had requested I added something to it, so I have a new one for you.
No, different than what we have.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just added an extra one.
Great.
I think I actually got the amended one there from Amy a little bit.
Oh,
ago.
did you? You might have it, because I did give it to Amy. And Glenn, I did send you one. And their representative is here.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. The amended part is simply, John Haberwachs requested that they do a turn radius drawing to show that the turn maneuver can be made without trucks having to turn onto oncoming traffic from Outlaw. They're wanting to use the same entrance that's already there for their temporary parking lot. And John feels that that temporary entrance was for ag use every once in a while and not for a continual parking lot use. And he wants to make sure that it's adequate.
Okay.
So I'm submitting resolution number 2024-40 for approval. This resolution seeks to authorize a conditional use and development plan for a temporary private gravel parking lot intended for dairy trucks. The parking lot will remain in operation until the full-service facility for our western dairy trucking is approved and constructed. Should permits for the latter be unobtainable, the parking lot may then be proposed to the zoning board for a change in status from temporary to permanent. The property in question is located at 11127 Outlaw Road and comprises over 29 acres of agricultural land. Top Dog Realty owns the land, while Bowman, professional engineer, serves as the applicant for this conditional use. The initial application included a two-phase operation. Phase 1 for the temporary gravel parking lot and Phase 2 for a permanent facility. However, the zoning board opted to table Phase 2, leading me to bring only Phase 1 forth for your consideration. Top Dog Realty has requested the parking lot be constructed of gravel rather than concrete, given its temporary nature, which allows for future removal. If eventually approved, the permanent facility will utilize concrete. The gravel parking lot is expected to accommodate between 5 to 10 trucks daily and will provide portable restrooms for the truckers. The trucks will service the Hillmore Cheese Plant and operate 24 hours a day. The review of the comprehensive plan applied to both Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the development proposal in my analysis, so I identified 3 goals and 9 objectives supporting this development. However, there were 2 goals that did not support, which was to protect the environment and encourage efficient land development. All 3 objectives and goals had to do with conserved productive agricultural land, because this was up to this point used just for agricultural land. So my office sent out 9 certified letters to inform nearby residents, resulting in 7 inquiries reflecting mixed feelings about the development. The zoning board convened on October 28th, during which all 5 members were present. They motioned to recommend approval of Phase 1 while tabling Phase 2 until additional information could be provided to the zoning director. The vote resulted in 3 in favor and 1 against. Thus, the majority ruled. The following conditions were recommended along with the input from the Ford County engineer. The applicant shall meet all applicable federal, state, and local laws. Temporary parking lot may be made with gravel. Light shall be directed so as not to shine onto a public road right away. Approved as per the development plan submitted for temporary parking lot only. Concerning the mud and gravel from the temporary parking lot, the applicant shall be responsible for clearing debris in front of the facility if it builds up on Outlaw Road. The conditional use permit shall be for a period of 1 year. Applicant may apply for a 1-year extension within the 1 year following the initial approval of the governing body. No more than 2 1-year extensions may be granted. Parking lot will be removed if or when the permanent facility is established. If not established, they must go back through zoning process for the permanent status and upgrade parking lot to a concrete. And then what was added, the turn radius drawing to show that turn maneuver can be made without the trucks having to turn into oncoming traffic on Outlaw Road. The Ford County Zoning Board recommends that the Board of County Commissioners approve resolution number 2024-40, allowing Top Dog Realty to proceed with the development of the temporary gravel parking lot. This decision considers the potential benefits to local operations while adhering to the conditions set forth during the review process. And that's the end of my report.
So Missy, on this, drawing we have, is this the parking lot we're talking about?
That is the parking lot we're talking about, strictly that.
Just that, so these are other phases of
That
the
is
project?
phase 2, yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion to adopt resolution number 2024-40 as requested.
I'll second that. With the motion second, any further discussion on it? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor? Aye. All right, motion passes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Last but not least, in April, you graciously granted me permission to apply for a federal funded grant through the local Environmental Protection Program. It's administered by the Kansas Department of Health and Environment. I'm pleased to report that I successfully obtained $50,000 from the grant, which allowed us to assist 3 low-income families in our community. Currently, we have a remaining balance of $11,000 available, but I've been informed by KDHE that the application deadline for the 2025 grant is November 30th. Therefore, I'm once again requesting your permission to apply for this grant to continue supporting our community's low-income families in addressing Fort County's environmental needs.
I make a motion that we approve the request to apply for the 2026?
2025.
2025, okay. Local Environmental Protection Program grant.
I would second. Melissa, is this an annual grant?
They're trying to make it annual. As a matter of fact, I have a state rep coming down on Wednesday that's going to interview the 3 people that received it, and she's going to go before the state representative trying to get this to be an annual.
Okay. The reason I asked that is you applied back in April of this year.
Yeah,
and this
it
year's-
was a
or
last minute
November.
thing.
Okay,
And they're trying to get it annual.
okay. Well, if we have a need, and we can do this perhaps the next time it rolls around, but if we have a need, perhaps we approve this so that she can just annually apply for it.
Okay.
Rather than having to come to us and ask permission all the time, but I think this is a good grant to take advantage of, and
I appreciate it. I know people do.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, well, hearing that discussion, I'll go ahead and call a vote. All those in favor?
I,
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Missy, I got a question for you. If I can just show you this on my phone. I had somebody ask me earlier, yesterday actually, about that area. This is the turn, Kia's right about here, and this is the turn where you go to the casino. There's a new pad being built there.
Yes, that's the, you approved a garage, a shop,
A shop.
yeah, a truck shop. He's gonna repair semis.
That's the location.
That's the location.
Okay, I just noticed that the equipment that was there actually just moved to that corner. There was like a house, like a mobile home.
And there should be there.
Okay, okay,
That I will look into.
okay.
Thank you.
Yep, I appreciate that. All right.
The next item is for IT Director, Michael Barr.
Today, I'm just asking for a possibly a letter of support to start to look into the transition for a .gov domain for Fort County. There is currently no federal requirement for local and municipal governments to maintain a .gov domain for our websites, our email, things like that. But there is legislation that's currently in the work. The .gov domain system is a free service provided by the federal government that allows for independent monitoring through CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Agency or Administration, and the Department of Homeland Security. To do the baseline application, I just need a letter of support to just to start looking into the application process. That's the entire purpose of this request.
well, I would make a motion to approve a letter of support for starting
application.
transition process
Okay.
for .gov domain.
And I'll second that. With motion second, any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Next item is the holiday schedule. I believe you have access to that. It's 11 holidays with 12 days, 2 days for Thanksgiving.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve the 2025 holiday schedule as presented.
I would second.
Any further discussion?
Well, I'm thinking, I was just looking at the Christmas Day there is on a Thursday. Could we approve an extra day there?
Thursday, Friday, we can definitely do anything. We'll make it Wednesday.
Well, I don't know about a Wednesday.
You get that Monday and Thursday off. So I would, if you wanna do that, I'd amend the motion to say, let's approve this holiday schedule with the addition of Friday, December 26th.
Not Wednesday.
You could do both.
Well, I guess, yeah.
You can do Wednesday
We
and
have a lot of
Friday.
department heads in here. What do you guys think? Is the Wednesday, is the day before Christmas more important than the day after?
I think people are gonna like the weekend.
I mean, we have a lot of people take that Friday off.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so if you gave the Wednesday before, that would be actually 2 days. People would be taking PTO on Friday,
Already.
and they would have Wednesday and Thursday off.
But why couldn't they take the PTO on Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, either way, but a lot of people take Friday off anyway,
Right,
yeah.
yeah, I was just, yeah,
So do you think-
whichever way it happens, I mean, but I guess for the
Christmas
sake
Eve,
of
Christmas
argument,
Day.
for the day after Christmas, it can make it a long weekend. For somebody that doesn't want to give up one of their PTO days, they'd still be able to put that weekend together.
Right.
And for somebody that was planning on taking a PTO day, they could take it on Wednesday and make it that much longer.
There you go.
Is the building normally closed early on Christmas Eve?
No.
It's not, it's normal work day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would make a motion that
So
we,
you have to.
Amend?
Yeah.
oh, we already did, didn't we?
Yeah, you have to-
No, we didn't vote.
You have to
Discuss
amend,
it.
you have to amend it or, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rescind it.
Rescind it, yeah. Or you could just let it die, and you can make the motion to say,
Let's do a quick amendment, so.
Yeah.
It's your motion, Chris.
It was. How about I rescind it? I'll go ahead and rescind the motion.
I would second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then I would make a motion to adopt the calendar year 2025 holidays as presented with an additional day on Friday, December the 26th to be added to that list.
I will second that. And I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
thank you, gentlemen.
Happy Kwanzaa.
And to follow up on that and schedule addition and changes, looks like we're trying to stay ahead of the schedule so we don't have to have these meetings or these approvals every meeting. but to move or let's first start with the December 30th meeting being the end of the year meeting for the county. That would be on a Monday.
Okay.
And I don't remember the timing, while I'm thinking about this, Debbie, I don't remember the timing of that. Do you want that, is it better for you to have it in the morning or in the afternoon?
That does not matter.
Okay, so 3:30, a regular meeting, December 30th. And then those next Tuesdays for the holidays coming up, that January 20th, February 17th, and September 1st, to move those Monday meetings to Tuesdays.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve Monday, December 30th as the end of the year county commission meeting for 2024. And in the year 2025, approve the Tuesday following the January 20th, February 17th, and September 1st holidays as the regular commission meeting.
I'll second that. I have a motion, second, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
The upcoming meetings, we have the joint city-county meeting this evening. That will start at 6. That will be at the City Hall on North 2nd. The K Camp and Kirk and Michael meetings all going along with the Kansas Association of Counties meeting. That will be in Wichita from December 3rd through the 5th. We have the Kansas Association of City County Management Annual Conference. That'll be December 4th through the 6th in Olathe. And we have the Employee Appreciation Luncheon December 6th from 11 a.m. to 1 at the Expo. And Megan and her staff have done a great job this year so far putting that together for her coming in. How long have you been on staff?
Months,
2 months?
couple months.
Yeah, 2 or 3 months. And having to put that employee luncheon, that thing is a lot of work. And so they've done a pretty good job trying to pick up, so a lot of thanks to that staff. That's all I have for the admin report, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Make a motion to adjourn.
No second.
And I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.